Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Treasure of Vault 23 Maps and Mischief. Thank you for joining us as our brave wastelanders make their way through the Commonwealth in search of an unbelievable treasure. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble overseer for this series. Tonight, we will be playing the Fallout Wasteland Warfare RPG expansion by Modifius. This is a set of RPG rules that have been added to their popular miniatures game, which allows players to experience the wasteland of Fallout with their own custom characters. Uses a set of specialized dice as well as miniatures from the actual game to showcase deep tactical combat with RPG elements that transport the player directly into the Fallout franchise. Robnix, we missed you too. Robnix says he missed us all in all caps.
Aw.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better. I know I think you were having some bad time last week, but we hope you're doing better this week. The story we're telling concerns the setting of Fallout 4, but will be taking place 12 years before the events of the video game, and I will be taking some liberties with that source material and making some adaptations of my own to some of the factions involved, so don't worry about any spoilers from that game's plotline. We are essentially in an alternate universe. I have gathered some brave Wastelanders tonight. Say hola, Wastelanders.
Hola,
Hola,
Wastelanders.
Wastelanders.
I want to give them a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing, and where else we can find them when they're not here at the Untold Stories Project. Starting with Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm excited to be here on Untold Stories Project playing a role-playing version of one of my favorite video games. I'm currently in school to become an ultrasound tech, and it's going to be picking up here soon, so I'm going to be pretty busy, but I'm excited to get this sort of one last game in before that happens. Other than that, I'm excited to play with these awesome players that most of them I haven't played with before, and I'm going to pass on to Will.
Hey, everybody. I am Will. Also super excited to be here. I work in insurance all day long, so this is a really welcome change. I missed all of you guys last week. I'm really excited to be back for what is this? Our third installment here.
Yes.
And I play Oliver Praxton, and I'm ready to punch some things. Other than that, I will turn it over to Calvin.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm Calvin. I'll be playing Lee tonight, this very nerdy, comic book obsessed guy in the wastelands of the Fallout universe. As for me, myself, IRL, you can find me on a channel I'm running with my friends called Win with Dice, where we talk about RPG stuff. And we do weekly podcasts about like running games and just try to give useful information. If you like that sort of thing, we're on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. And that's about it for me, so I'll pass it off to Brian.
Hey everybody, it's me again, your boy. Back from Werewolf, now in the Wasteland. Happy to play again. Dealing drugs this time instead of hacking computers. Keeping it real. You can find me in my living room most of the time, but I will not give you my address. I think that's a good place to start.
I love how efficient you guys were. You passed it to each other. I didn't have to say anything.
We're a well-oiled machine.
We took a course.
Right? 3 episodes in, and y'all got it down. I'm so excited about that. Also, last night, Brian taught everybody how to hack people's personal IP addresses and stuff. So don't use any of the information we give on stream for any malfeasance. That'll be my $7 word of the day.
Legally speaking, we do not endorse any crime here. Every crime is fictional.
If you learn anything, that's between you and Jesus, not us. Okay, so without further ado, I think we can go ahead and get started. Last time on the Treasure of Vault 23, our heroes braved the dangers of the Vault-Tec regional headquarters, searching for a Pip-Boy rumored to contain information about the whereabouts to Vault 23. They faced off with the feral ghouls of several Vault-Tec employees and set themselves on fire many, many times. After dousing the flames, they made their way to a secret basement where they found several strange white robots trying to break into a panic room. They fought off the robots and found the Pip-Boy. Licking their wounds, they have headed back to Diamond City, arriving at the Great Green Jewel just after nightfall, hauling a very large laser behind them that they stole from the strange white robots. So, You all arrive in the courtyard, sort of looking over Diamond City, the big green baseball stadium. There's a big statue of a baseball player in the front yard. There's a couple of Diamond City guards keeping eye on the perimeter, wearing their modified umpire pads. They see you as you're approaching. They say, "Hey, what's your business in Diamond City?"
We live here.
Oh, Lee, is that you? What are you doing outside the walls?
Oh, just went for a bit of a walk to get some fresh-ish air, just to do some analysis on some, local creatures and things like that.
Yeah, like this native laser that we hunted with our bare hands.
What are you talking about? They got lasers that are alive now? Is that real?
No. Lee just was running an errand and we were helping him pick up his science stuff for his job.
You can't joke about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I got no idea what the rats do out here. I hate being outside the wall. It makes my skin itch.
Yeah, that is the rats, I bet.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty itchy myself right now. So can we go in now?
Yeah, sure. I'll tell Sullivan, and he walks over to the intercom on the outside, buzzes in. Hey, Sullivan, open the gate. We got a couple of locals here trying to get in after dark. And Sullivan murmurs an agreement. The big green metal door yanks up into the sky, and you guys are free to enter into the stadium.
Nice.
Heading up the stairs and back down into the field itself, you see that everything's sort of wound down for the evening. The market stalls are all packed up. There's not very many people out and about on the streets. A few more of the Diamond City guards are keeping patrol, walking the bases. There's a couple of people out in front of the Dugout Inn who are, working on some food, and they're drinking some Nuka-Cola, all sorts of fun stuff like that. Yeah, that's probably true, Andy. Andy's in chat. They're all talking about how I didn't kill dog meat last week or 2 weeks ago.
That's right. Remember, in this game, he decides when we die.
That's
Not our
true.
HP.
We did find that out last week.
Totally in the clear.
Yeah, so you guys seem to be in the clear. Lee, you being a local, you do know that Myrtle Chambers' house is in the upper stands. There's an elevator that goes up just outside the mayor's office that leads you through where the upper stand houses are. They're a little more concealed than the field houses, like the lower level stuff where all the poor people live.
Yeah.
Some of the houses are built into old press boxes. Some of them are just built into sections of stands that the stands have been removed and a shack has been built in place. But you do know Myrtle's address, so you guys are free to proceed as you wish.
Well, it's getting kind of late, so I can't imagine we can offload this laser right now, but we definitely want to drop off the item that we've acquired.
Sounds good. Those are a lot of steps, though.
Yep, so everybody take turns. I'll just make sure the steps ahead are clear for you.
Okay.
You guys hauling that laser up there?
Yeah. I know it's like 11 o'clock at night, but they're hearing that clang on every step.
Who else carrying the laser?
I guess I will.
Probably me and Oliver.
I'm not very strong.
I'm not very strong either.
Yeah, don't look at me.
What is y'all's
Hey.
strength?
Because I don't.
Does your dog maybe want to help us?
Yeah,
Dog
he
would be
probably
like-
should help.
He might actually be stronger.
He's got a 5 strength.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
yeah,
a little
for sure.
stronger than me.
Okay. So let's stop carrying this and throw it on the pack mule, and we can.
Excuse me. No.
Not my fault.
It is on wheels, if I remember, right?
It is on wheels, yeah.
Yeah,
That doesn't
that's
help
where the-
so much with the stairs, but it is on wheels.
I guess.
I mean,
Is
unless
there like a place that we can hide it, maybe? Like at the base of the stairs? Is
You
there
know,
like a dumpster we can hide behind?
I am willing to let you make a stealth check to hide your giant laser.
Oh,
I
let me
can
do
see
it.
that.
Let me do it.
I
Wait,
I
Will, you
think-
have good stealth too.
I think my stealth is probably stronger than yours.
Yeah,
but-
go ahead.
You can aid. If you aid, you add a black dice to his roll.
Oh, I got to
I will aid.
critical.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, Ember and Oliver, you guys find a place just at the bottom of the ramp that leads down to the bottom stands. There's this sort of pocket of area that's got some brush and it's got some trash that's been piled up. You kind of take the laser, you hide it under the stairs, move some of the trash and stuff on top of it. You're reasonably sure nobody is going to plot steal your laser.
Can we also take that junk that we haven't done anything with and like maybe put it there too, or hide the laser with some of it?
Oh, it's all in the cart. We're all or nothing. If this gets
Oh,
stolen,
okay.
we're done.
I'm just thinking from an encumbrance standpoint, we don't necessarily want to be lugging all of that around too.
I'm imagining you all have a radio flyer that you're dragging this thing in. Oh no, Andy redeemed a drink. Everybody drink if you have a drink handy.
There you go. I'm
Oh, cool.
hydrated.
Thank you.
Hey, Ember,
What?
can you leave your totally alive dog near our stuff as an alarm?
No.
I mean, if you want me to, I can just watch the stuff while you guys. I'm not a talker so much, so
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Oliver, what was your cut? Like 200 caps? 100 caps?
it was 200 caps.
I'm pretty sure it was 100 caps each.
I'm pretty sure everybody's forgetting how much we get for bringing back this Pip-Boy, which I'm
we
not.
getting
I know,
400
It was
back?
100 caps.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to give me your cut, I'm not like opposed to it.
It's fine. I'm just checking the water. So we'll be right back, I guess.
I'm just seeing if I can get away with a little malfeasance. Anyway. So yeah.
Arsenic.
Lee leading the way, you make your way up to the upper stands, and sure enough, you do see the Diamond City security guards up here are a little cleaner. They're armed with some better weapons. Their armor seems to be more recently, scrubbed down. Their helmets are shinier, and all of the doors have locks on them. As you're making your way down, you also notice everybody has their own mailbox up here instead of having to share the communal mailbox downstairs. You all make your way down to Myrtle's house, which is a shack on the end of basically Rich People Row. As you get down, you do see there is a big red door. Looks like somebody has hung a home plate on that front door with the numbers 323 on them. You go ahead and give it a knock. And Myrtle says, "Come in, the door's open."
All right, just confidently open up the door.
"Oh, my adventurers, welcome home. How are you? How did it go?"
Well, we're alive.
Well,
Yeah, we did have to do a bit of violence. Other than that,
Terrible business that, isn't it? Well, I just finished brewing some ash blossom tea. Please come in, sit down, and regale me with stories of what happened. Do you have the Pip-Boy with you?
who was carrying the Pip-Boy?
Oh my god, did we leave that in the cart too?
I think I had it, so can I say that
God.
I handed it off? To
We'll be right
Ember?
back.
No, wait, give us a second. We gotta go down these stairs again.
Yeah, you could say that you are handed off. That's fine.
Oliver, you don't want us to come fetch you? It's tea time.
I mean, I'd come, but someone has to look after the laser.
No, nobody has to do that. We're just stressed.
You're just paranoid.
I like lasers more than I like Myrtle, so
Okay. No, I won't tell
just
her
make
that.
sure I get my money.
50 caps, I got you.
So, Myrtle says, "Excellent. Please put the Pip-Boy down on the table. Does anybody take sugar in their tea?"
Yeah,
She'll put
Lee
a
will
cube in.
raise his hand as well.
She'll put cubes in. Boop, boop, boop. And she brings over this silver platter with very well kept china teacups. You're very surprised to see something so, not duct taped together in Diamond City. And she sets it all out in front of you, and she picks up the Pip-Boy. She looks it over. She says, "There was one more of you, wasn't there? What happened to Mr. Oliver? Did he Was he dealt with in the violence you mentioned?
Oh no, he dealt most of the violence. He's just watching the rest of our crap downstairs.
Ah, excellent. Do you all not have a location to store stuff in the city?
We do. It's late, and we're just kind of grungy people.
Well, if you need access to a building, I have a warehouse on the back field that I'd be happy to lend you while you're in my employ.
That would actually be really convenient.
Yeah, we'll take that. Beggars can't be choosers.
We'll talk specifics after we get a chance to look at this. And she sort of picks up the Pip-Boy, turns it over in her hands, and she clicks the eject button on the holotape reader. She pulls out a holotape and she slides it in, slaps it shut, and you see Vault Boy pops up on the Pip-Boy and he starts loading, cycling. And when he gets halfway through his loading screen, you see Vault Boy sort of shifts and turns into this same swirling circular sigil that you saw on the Vault Boy in front of Vault Tech Regional HQ. Ooh, that's interesting, isn't it? Seems this holotape may have been modified since it was originally recorded. And you see, as she's going through everything, this map of the Commonwealth pops into existence with 4 different markers on it. Those markers are all marked by that swirling circular sigil that I still haven't designed in Photoshop because I'm a bad GM. And you see the 4 markers light up, along with the Diamond City and Vault Tech Regional HQ markers that you've already added to your map. And a voice starts to speak from the Pip-Boy itself. It says, "I see you have passed the first test to begin walking my path. If you so choose to continue along this road, following and learning the lessons I have learned, you must see what I have seen. You must be what I have been. There are 4 locations here. Marker 1 is where my life first began. Marker 2 is where my first life ended. Marker 3 was my purgatory, and marker 4 was my jubilation." And you see text start to pop up across the screen of the Pip-Boy. Underneath each marker, there appears to be a riddle. In chat, I will also copy and paste the riddles over to you all, so you can take a look and see what the players see. Actually, I should probably pop up the map on your guys' screen as well. So let me get the markers copied over to chat, and let me know if you all can see it. Oh, there's a character limit. I'll have to do 1 riddle at a time. Does anyone want to volunteer to read 1 or 2 of the riddles out loud, and we could pass them around?
Do we each read one? Or do you want to do that?
There's the riddle. Oh, they're all on one page. Nice.
First, marker 1. This is where my life first began. 9 goddesses sit in a den of thieves, collectors, creators. The house takes in money from its generous spectators. Where is this?
Okay. Marker 2. This is where my first life ended. A digestive tract whose bladders hold alligators and filth. A station entrance lost and... Is that found or fend?
Fend.
Fend. Interesting. Where is this?
This was my purgatory, a temple to Lisa, where false comforts mask hidden terrors, and lost souls stay bound forever. Where is this?
This was my jubilation. Bounties untold, littering shelves of steel, not gold, monument to the giant's rot. A plague upon the soul doth got. A place to fall on, always and always growing old. Where is this?
Well, the second one is a sewer, I'm pretty sure.
Has to be. We did learn that these symbols were appearing like on sewer entrances or something like that, if I recall correctly. Yeah, there were sewer entrances that had that same sort of swirling symbol. Maybe if we investigate them, find more of those symbols and learn what this is all about.
Well, at least there's one relatively close, so it's worth a shot. Because I don't want to start with number one. That's a hell of a walk. It's so far away.
Yes.
I definitely think we should sleep before doing anything, though.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a day.
Yes.
Yeah, I will say, Calvin Lee would know that Diamond City was previously known as Fenway Park. So that could be a clue.
Okay.
That could be an intentional misspelling.
Yeah, I was wondering. So I guess Lee's going to say maybe this is some sort of subway station entrance that connects to the sewers or something like that. But we might know more once we get to that marker.
Only I'm too tired and shot at right now to think these through.
Yeah, Lee's gonna, I don't know if he has the resources to write this sort of thing down, but he's gonna be mulling it over for the rest of the night.
Yeah, he can write it down, definitely.
Okay.
Myrtle sort of looks at everything, looks it all over, hears you guys sort of deliberating on what marker 2 might be. She says, well, yeah, there's a whole bunch of sewer entrances around Diamond City, so I'm sure that's probably the wisest place to begin your investigation. I also came across one other thing that we're going to need before we're able to make our way to the vault. There's a military-grade navigational robot that we're going to need to get our hands on. At least convinced to come and work alongside us on our endeavor here. He, I happen to know where one is. He works for the captain of a ship, some fellow called Ironsides, who works out on the USS Constitution. And she'll mark where the USS Constitution is on your map.
Okay, and what exactly do we need this robot for?
He is going to be able to help navigate us into the direction of Vault 23. I have reason to believe that it is somewhere in the glowing sea.
Oh no.
Which, that will be a hassle in and of itself to get into, but we'll burn that bridge when we cross it.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, I know I'm not there. Do any of these locations match up with any of the locations that we discovered in the last session?
No, they do
Okay.
not. The previous, I should have added those locations to the map. Those were vaults that you found locations to.
Well,
And it is possible there's information hiding in vaults that's just not been laid out here in the Pip-Boy. I told the players when we started this evening that they were entering the sandbox portion of the campaign, so I don't know where they're going to go or what they're going to do.
We could just keep walking in one direction until we bump into something.
You could. You're going to bump into a Deathclaw if you do that, but you could.
Oh, let's not do that.
please kill the guy. He's ready for a death claw.
Yeah, that's a reasonable.
Natural progression.
Escalation of force. So yeah, Myrtle looks at everything. She says, I think it's eminently reasonable to continue the investigation in the morning. Does that mean that you all are willing to go with me on this treasure hunt?
I'm pretty willing.
Lee
I have
nods
something to ask
enthusiastically.
before I say yes.
Of course, Miss Ember.
My dog came very close to dying on this adventure that you sent us on. And 100 caps doesn't really cover a lot of proper healing equipment. I was wondering if you would be able to aid us with more healing equipment or more money that we could purchase our own healing equipment so we would come far less close to dying.
You know what, Ember? That is an eminently reasonable request. I'm going to ask you to roll a persuade check. But I'm going to eliminate your penalty from hit every branch on the way down and give you a +2 to your charisma stat.
You get a bonus from trauma. That's good.
Oh no. I failed.
So with an X, as you're sort of like making this case, it's a very passionate, very, warm, and it's a reasonable request. She looks at you and she says, "Okay, I don't have any additional medical supplies on hand currently, but I would be willing to speak with Dr. Sun about getting a discount for you down in his clinic."
How much of a discount? 10% isn't really going to do a whole lot.
Well, I was thinking I could probably get you at least 20%.
Oh.
High or low?
Hi.
I rolled a 99.
Nice.
That is as high as you can roll. So, she says I could probably get it up to a 30%.
30?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. I suppose.
You suppose.
Give me a couple of weeks and I'll see what else I can scrap up. While you are all on your adventure, I will see what I can do to arrange additional supplies.
I didn't even know 30% was an option. I heard about this pre-war thing called Black Friday. They go up to like 60%. It's crazy. How do you even make money? It doesn't make any sense.
That's why they're all dead and we're all here.
You know what? That's a decent trade.
So I am.
Do you have any food here? I'm quite hungry.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got
course.
tea.
Of course, she'll fix supper for you guys, and she'll make a
Oliver.
doggy bag for Oliver.
Okay.
About how long is this taking?
So
We're gonna eat dinner. If
Yeah.
they eat dinner, it's gonna be another hour or so.
I think I will have grown impatient by then. Are there like street lights or something?
Yeah, there are streetlights.
If there's any near wherever we've hidden this, I will throw things at them until they break, just to make some more cover. And then I will come up the stairs and I'll knock on the door.
I want you to roll a stealth check while you're doing that.
Sure. I failed.
So
It's hard for me to fail, but I did.
you come out and you chuck like a rock. This is Roll20 continuing its trend from Monday night. So you come out and you grab like a rock or a bottle or something and you chuck it at the streetlight and you manage to shatter the lamp. And a Diamond City guard yells out at you, "What are you doing?"
Oh,
Most of mine-
I'm so sorry. I thought I saw a bloat fly. Oh man, I'm so sorry, and I will try and run away.
I was going to ask you to make a deception check, but if you're going to try to...
Oh, I'll do that first. I'll for sure do that first.
If you're just going to book it, I'm going to chase you.
Oh,
I need to open my chase rules.
deception. Oh, I've got that. Oh, I did not succeed. I'm gonna run away.
So you failed with impact. So I will say that you do like stun him enough that you're going to get a little bit of a head start in the chase.
I'll take it.
Just let me pull up the chase rules real quick.
it makes sense that I would die running away from the law as opposed to in a big battle.
You're not gonna die. Don't worry.
Yeah, Alex gets to decide when you die.
Oh, that's
That's
right. I'll just be imprisoned.
Or our viewers at home. We will do it.
Alright, the chase is broken into moments, and during each moment, give the characters a choice which could move them to a shorter range ruler if the gap between them and the target narrows, to a longer range ruler if the gap widens, or leave them where they are. Each moment presents the characters with a test or choice carried out individually by all of them. What is your move speed?
Non-charge is either red or green.
Awesome.
I believe that it's probably red. Red is probably shorter than green.
Okay, so you take off. Are you heading towards the upper stands? Which direction are you heading?
I'm headed toward. Is there like an alley or something nearby?
Yes.
I just want to duck into an alley and hide.
Okay, so we're gonna break this into 3 moments: the duck into the alley, the hide. Well, the runaway, the duck in the alley, the hide. Because
Sure.
you got an impact, I'm gonna say that you gain distance in the runaway.
Okay.
For the duck in the alley, I want you to make a test for me. I want you to make an acrobatics test.
Okay.
Go flip.
I got a 2 minus 1, so a 1.
So that is a success. You will gain 1 more distance away from the guard. And then for the hide, I want you to give me a stealth check.
I got a 3 there, and I also have a specialty in hiding.
Okay, perfect. So that was a very short chase, but you are able to get away from him.
Goodbye.
So you go barreling off into the alley from the broken headlight or street light. How long do you wait before you come out?
Oh. I will wait up to 5 minutes. If I see him, though, I'm going to ambush him.
What are you gonna do to him?
I'm going to hit him with my stun baton.
Gonna stab him many times in the ribs until he stops being a guard. High or low?
Low.
I got a high,
Sure.
so you do see him. Let me see if
Here we
sees
go.
you.
Us while eating dinner. I hope Oliver isn't bored.
I'm sure he's okay. He take care of himself.
Yeah. It's not like he would just assault somebody randomly, right?
No.
It's not that weird.
Dice back, dice. Well, he rolled a 10, so he does not see you. You see
Great.
him. He is sort of looking around in this area. I rolled a 10, so if you're going to jump him, now would be the best time to do so.
Now's the time. I will attack with my stun baton.
Nobody even quick saved.
Nope. Hey, audience, were you expecting me to beat up on a poor defenseless guard tonight? I sure wasn't.
I hope he becomes a reoccurring character.
So
Why does that one guard have so many bandages?
James
is he
Harrelson.
far enough away that I consider this a charge attack?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So I do hit.
Oh, no.
I have, so that's for a total of 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, and the bottle cap will stun him.
Oh my lord.
You know, he's only got 4 hit points, so you
Goodbye.
you surge out. I have to make an armor test, but
It's energy damage too.
oh
So-
yeah, that does absorb 1 damage, but that's still enough to knock him out.
Cool.
He's got 4
Does he
hit
have
points.
any cool stuff?
He has a pipe rifle and he has a set of armored pads.
I'll take both of those things. And I will put them over with the laser. And then I will walk up the stairs and knock on the door.
So dinner is wrapping up right around the time Oliver knocks on the door. Ugh. What
Would
a
that
world.
be?
It's probably Ollie. Let me get that here. Hey Oliver, how you doing? You got bored?
Oh, no. Somebody tried to steal all of our stuff. I had to kill them in the alley.
Wow. I think the punishment is like a month in jail, but sure.
I made sure there were no witnesses. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's our alibi. That never happened. And here's your doggy bag. We're about to leave anyway.
All right. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Miss Myrtle, always a pleasure.
Good to see you, Oliver. You all do get your additional 100 caps payment as well.
Nice.
So, you have a free evening in Diamond City. Is there anything anyone in particular is looking to do, or is everybody just sort of breaking off and bedding down?
Gotta go visit Gemma. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything. I just want to buy some armor, but I don't think I can do that right now, so.
Were you looking for padded armor?
Where did you find that? Wow.
Don't worry about it.
Oliver, clean the stuff first before you start doing.
Hey, look, if he's going to start killing people, he has to be able to handle blood.
Yeah, I think he would kill guilty people first.
No comment.
You don't just start with innocent people. Awesome. So, Ember's gonna go visit Gemma. Are the rest of you gonna take the laser somewhere to store overnight, or are you gonna leave it under the stairs overnight and take it in the morning?
Oh, we can take it to that warehouse if
Yeah.
we've been given access to it.
Yeah. Excellent. And you guys can unload your equipment, put the junk down in the workbenches. When you get to the warehouse, you do see that it is fully stocked. There's a chem station, there's a workbench, there's a weapons workbench, an armor workbench. There are beds enough for each of you. And there's even a nice, like, fluffy dog bed for dog meat.
Oh.
It's very pre-war, and it seems very well preserved for a dog bed. There's lots of shelves. There's storage for all your weapons, for all your junk, everything pretty much that you need. You do notice it is actually conspicuously empty of other stuff not related to what you need.
Hmm.
Well,
Is- Yep.
I was just going to ask, did we get the Pip-Boy back from Miss Myrtle?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't have anything to do, so I think I'm just going to sit there and listen to what I missed and kind of make my own notes and then go to bed.
Awesome.
I mean, this is bigger than my room at the office, so I don't care. I'll sleep here.
Yeah, Lee's probably gonna sleep here as well, but he'll stay up a bit. Like he'll pull like a book out of his bag and start reading it until he falls asleep.
Beautiful. Ember, you have a nice visit with Gemma. You do find her sitting out in front of the dugout inn. She's sort of keeping an eye on a couple other patrons who are getting increasingly drunk on the Bobrov's moonshine. You see every now and then she sort of slinks in and grabs a couple caps out of people's pockets and is doing her own thing.
Do you think Myrtle would be cool if Ember slept in the warehouse? I mean Ember, Gemma.
I think she'd be cool with it, but you didn't ask her.
I know. I didn't know there were gonna be beds. I'm gonna have her visit, and then I'm gonna visit with Myrtle tomorrow morning before we leave and ask her if it's okay if Gemma can like visit. I mean, to stay in the warehouse. But I'll be like, let's go.
Awesome. Yeah, the three of you head on back to the warehouse, and you do find everything set up the way the guys have set it up.
Cool. This is Gemma. And that's all I'm gonna.
Gemma kind of quietly like waves at everybody who's still awake.
Lee barely looks up from his book. He's very enraptured with, I don't know, issue 41 of whatever he's reading.
Madam Mystery.
Of course.
Mystery.
He's in a mood for mysteries tonight.
I think we all got enough mystery. I got a riddle that I can't even solve.
How big are the beds, Alex?
They are queen size beds.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and each of them, they're not in separate rooms, but they are partitioned off with like privacy screens.
Oh, nice.
And all towards the front of the warehouse. The back of the warehouse has a bunch of empty space and shelving where you guys can store junk, store weapons, whatever you need between adventures. And evening passes. You all get some good rest. You all manage to heal back up to your full hit points. Any broken bones or any other injuries evaporate mysteriously in the night. And yeah, dawn comes. You guys are free to continue your quest however you would like to proceed.
So selling that laser.
Yeah, let's walk up to your boss. Let's ask him how much. If not, we'll just give it to anybody who has more money.
Yeah, I don't know if we really thought this part through.
Okay, Lee, look at me. You're a science expert. How
Yeah.
much do you pay for a laser with undiscovered potential?
Me personally, quite a bit, but I also don't have that much. So, I don't know. It does seem like a very
Good laser.
good laser. Yeah, as far as lasers go, this is an above average laser.
It still works, right?
Yeah, it still works.
Okay. So if the scientists don't want it, we just sell it to the police here as a, I don't know, weapon or something.
I mean, do we need the money right now? We could just leave it here and sell it later. It might be of use to us down the road.
Maybe we can craft something with it, make a weapon for ourselves to use.
We can make a little artillery cannon with this shitty little cart.
Yeah, or maybe we'll need it to cut into the vault when we find it.
Maybe. Can we tape it to a golf cart and just plow
If you
stuff
could
down?
find a working golf cart, I will allow you to do that.
Okay. Well, we have a side quest, boys.
I mean, can we tape it to the dog and
No.
Sure.
I think the recoil would shatter the dog.
that's
But if we put it on the dog and then just get it to spin around, all we have to do is walk into our enemies and we don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I think lasers have a pretty long range lead. I think we'd all be dead.
Well, we'll duck first, of course.
We'll duck first.
Here you go, dog mate. Chase your tail.
Yeah, my personal vote is like I don't need the money right now, so it might be helpful for us down the road, but I don't want to speak for all of us if someone's strapped for cash now.
That might actually be the better idea.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's get it off the cart then. And we'll just roll it under Lee's bed in case anybody wants to take it.
It's the safest place for it.
Safest place.
So
There we go.
You all hide the laser and think of some other nefarious purpose for it. It is still day in Diamond City, so If there's any other preparations you all want to make before you head off, I'm going to pop up on screen again just the Diamond City backdrop for all the folks at home. If there's any other shops you want to stop at, any other equipment that you want to purchase before you guys head off into the great unknown.
I would like to stop at the doctor's, and I still need to stop at Myrtle's to ask about Gemma.
Awesome. I will say that Myrtle is completely okay with Gemma staying at the warehouse.
Cool. I'm going to give Gemma 35 caps and then tell her that she has to stay at the warehouse.
This is the most caps I've ever seen.
Yes, and you're going to spend it on food that you need, among other things that are important. You're not just going to go buy anything that you want. You're going to save. You understand?
I understand.
You can buy yourself a new toy, just one.
Yes. And she sort of scatters off into the back of the warehouse to start thinking about what she's going to buy. You see she has a little clipboard that she pulls out off of one of the shelves, and she starts writing down a list of, like a shopping list for herself.
And then I'll head off to the doctor.
Awesome.
Are we traveling together as a group?
That is up to you all.
Are you going to Dr. Sun's office?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to go there to pick up the rest of my caps anyway since I'm moving out.
Moving on up.
Moving on up, moving on out.
Yeah, I can only think of buying like chems or anything we need for healing. Oh no, where can I get that armor actually?
You can buy armor at Diamond City Surplus.
Okay, then I'll go there first.
Yeah, it's like catty corner from Dr. Sun's office, so the marketplace isn't very large. You guys can basically, you're within eyesight of each other whenever you're buying anything.
Right.
It's sort of this row of shops, and in the center there's this tall, almost looks like a steam chimney, and in the middle there's a robot who is taking orders for people to buy power noodles, which are just ramen in a bowl.
Oh, that sounds good.
Does that mean you don't want this padded armor?
If no one else wants armor, then I can just take that instead of like buying a separate set.
Well, I will tell you, the padded armor is very temporary for 2 hits specifically. So it might be worth to sell the incriminating evidence to get a discount on something that'll last long.
Yeah, I was gonna
go
get
out on a limb and say it's probably not a good idea to try and sell Diamond City guard armor in Diamond City.
But do what you want.
Yeah.
I was just gonna pick up some combat armor, and I had enough caps for it. So
I'll just leave the padded armor in the warehouse if no one's gonna take it.
Don't leave it in the warehouse, you bad man.
I will dig a little hole and I will put it in the hole and I will cover it up.
I'm gonna leave the murder weapon in my employer's possession.
I'm looking at an intelligence of like 3 of 10, so
You know, that's all fair. Please burn it.
He's not dead. You hit him with a stun baton.
Oh, I thought... No, he said he murdered him.
He said that. I think he was yanking your chain.
Oh,
we don't know that.
we don't know that. I don't think Oliver knows that.
I do have a habit of like not really looking at people after I hit them for the last time. So
Man,
They
no,
stop
wake
moving.
up.
What else do you need to know?
Problem solved.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that recurring villain thing you said, that's not a lie.
Jeremy, the Diamond City Guard, had a family. Now he's got vengeance on his mind.
Oh no.
So you said you couldn't afford the combat armor?
Oh no, I could afford it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no, I already subtracted the caps for that. So
Perfect.
Unless you wanted to RP that out.
No, that's okay. You do manage to head over to Diamond City Surplus. Myrna is standing there with a clipboard. She kind of looks you up and down with that sort of suspicious look she always has on her face. And when you ask to buy combat armor, she gives you a very big look.
Yeah, I don't think Lee's ever like been in here before at all, if anything. So.
And she will sell it to you, but you can tell that there's sort of like a, I don't know, if you want to roll a, is empathy a skill? Let me double check.
She thinks you're a synth, probs.
That is what she's wondering. She's wondering if this nerdy guy who needs combat armor all of a sudden is a synth.
Well, he's probably going to put it on backwards at first. I don't know if that will relieve her suspicions.
Behavior is the skill.
I don't see the dice bar.
Oh yeah, you all don't have tokens on this page.
Now, Lee, synths can't vomit, so if you just stick your finger down your throat, you can prove you're human. Wasteland trick.
I mean, I don't know what her deal is right now. Lee is just like, is this upside down? I don't know. Do I put my legs in first? I don't have anything for. You said I have to roll behavior?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have anything in that, so I guess it is. I use perception for that. Is that -4? So I have to roll under a 1, and I got an 8.
Yeah, you got no idea. You don't even clock that she's like mean mugging you. You're just lovable and affable, just putting on your armor.
So both arms at once. I'm gonna try that. He's like asking for advice on how to put this thing on.
And she will like say it starts with the buckles, and then turn around to go help some other customers.
Okay. A few minutes later, it'll be all tangled up, but eventually he'll get it.
Is anybody else buying anything pressing, or are we okay to get on a move?
How much are stim packs? I don't remember.
Stim packs are, I believe, 80 caps, but you guys have a 30% discount that was negotiated.
Also, at some point while Ember is not looking, I will sneak 50 caps into her pouch or whatever.
Why? I mean, you are my favorite one here. Well, Ember's favorite one. But why?
You don't know. You didn't feel it happen.
So
He probably feels a little guilty about setting you and your dog on fire.
Fair.
with your 30% discount, they are 56 caps each.
56 caps?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna buy 4.
So Ember has 4 stim packs. Keep that in mind, Alex.
I forgot the pricing guide. Where is it?
I emailed it to you, I think.
It's in the rulebook as well, page 94.
In a stroke of not the smartest thing I've ever done, I don't actually include the prices in the handouts, so I should probably go back and fix that.
Oh, that's just. We'll get that fixed later.
Yeah, I'll fix that in post.
While we're all looking things up too, I'll just share that I carry around a little stuffed animal of an armadillo. And it has like a little gash in its side that's been sewn up. So I will pop out the stitches for it and I'll put the rest of my money in it. And then I'll sew it back up.
That's awesome.
That's like my little man purse thing.
Your little piggy dillo.
Yeah.
Piggy Dylan. Oh, there we go.
And just for like everybody's information for when we're in combat, I have 2 dog meat is carrying 2 stim packs. So if you happen to be near dog meat when he goes down, just stab him with his own stim pack.
Perfect. So everybody is fully stocked. Everybody's rested up. You've all had breakfast, I assume, of some kind. Sounds like power noodles, maybe.
Yeah.
And the robot Takahashi, for those of you who have played the Fallout 4 game, is not broken yet. You can actually carry on full conversations instead of just saying the same phrase in Japanese.
Oh, thank God. I'll fear the day when this menu gets so limited.
Oh yeah, I might actually get a stim pack on the way out. Just FYI.
Perfect.
I will PM you my shopping list.
Oh boy. Yeah, make sure you get the good stuff.
Gotta get the good stuff while I'm in town. Because we got 400 from the job, right?
100 each.
I mean, in total.
Yes.
Julio. Ooh, a stuffed monkey. What could I do with a stuffed monkey?
Turn it into a piggy bank. So yeah, evening or morning sort of passes, and you guys are free to embark on the next leg of your journey. Where are you all thinking of heading out?
Probably marker 2.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest.
Perfect. So you all begin making your way out of Diamond City again. As you're passing through the front gate, you do see a man who is in his under armor, so he's wearing like a white dress shirt and like white boxer shorts, giving report at the front desk where the guards are standing. And they're all like, "What do you mean you got jumped last night by some drunk guy? You shouldn't tell people that, Frank. You should tell people that you fought off a radio or something."
Ember will like slyly look at Oliver.
Oliver makes an attempt to show no emotion on his face as he looks right past everything.
Yeah, they don't waylay you guys. They don't stop. They're having a little fun guard moment. And you are all back out in the wasteland now,
Great.
making your way on to marker 2.
We're free.
And as you make your way that way, you pass through a couple of old abandoned buildings, a couple of broken down convenience stores, old bookstores, a couple of sort of tenement-style apartment buildings, until you come onto this main thoroughfare street near where the marker 2 is on the Pip-Boy. And as you're sort of looking around trying to gain an idea of what this might be, where you guys might be, you do see, sitting in the middle of this long, suspiciously cleared off street, there are 3 police pylons. You know, like those emergency pylons that have the orange lights on top that blink and announce "don't come this way." There's also a manhole cover that is half open on the street, and there is a skeleton sitting with its legs dangling in the manhole cover and its arms folded over its chest.
Oh.
Seems sketchy.
Is this an accident or is this a warning? Do
Do
we
we
see
see
Yeah,
any?
Oh, yeah. I was sorry. I was going to ask if we saw any of those symbols around.
Everybody give me a notice check.
Okay. Notice. I don't have anything for that.
I got an AP for that. A success.
What's the notice? The black one? Or just a skill die?
It depends on if you have skill training and notice.
I do not.
So it's skill die and then it's unskilled, so -4 off of your whatever your special stat is that was related to it.
Gotcha.
Sal Power Up says at least it's not a wet skeleton.
That's true. Ooh, I got a 0. Nice.
Yeah, I failed that. I don't have anything in notice, so.
Okay, so my notice is related to my perception, which is 6, but I'm not like proficient in notice. So it's -4?
Yeah, so you need a 2 or lower.
Okay, so I got a 2.
Okay, awesome. So
Yay.
I think everybody but Calvin succeeded.
Yeah, I'm distracted by the skeleton.
Spooky.
More dead people.
So at first you don't really see any of the symbols around, but as you're sort of like scanning around, keeping an eye on things, you do notice as the sun kind of catches the rib cage of the skeleton in this sort of sickly green neon paint. That symbol is like painted across the rib cage and comes up and ends just underneath where his Adam's apple would be.
Do we see any living things around besides us?
You do not. You don't even hear
Can I
very
send-
much around here. Now that you're thinking about it.
Can I send dog meat to sort of like sniff around?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Does he need to roll something?
Yes, a persuasion check, or sorry, perception check.
Yeah.
Notice, whatever it is. Notice.
I got you.
And I forgot to mention, everybody gets a +2 to their notices when around Ember, because she has that news hound special ability.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, does that include?
It does
Okay, it
include
doesn't matter
dog meat.
actually.
Yeah.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
So Dogmeat goes sniffing around. He sort of makes a wide arch around the manhole cover, around the skeleton. He's sniffing, looking around, listening, cocking his ears every now and then, looking around. But he comes back and sort of sits down, and his tongue's just lolling out. He seems calm.
Good boy.
His tail wags.
Well, I guess we go down.
Who wants to go in first?
I'll go.
I'll go.
You're both so brave.
I'm already partway down. As I say, I'll go.
Yeah. Ember was like, "All right."
Good to see you, Jupe. It's okay that you're late. We're still going.
How do I get my dog down there?
Carry him.
What?
Just have him jump.
Yeah. Just wait for the load screen to kick in.
I'm down there. I'll catch him.
Hands dog meat down to Oliver.
Before anybody else comes down, do I see anything down there that's immediate threat?
You do see that the area down here is consumed in darkness.
Flashlight, flashlight.
I don't have one of
I
those.
was gonna say, which of you have flashlights?
We gotta wait for Lee.
I think I
Think-
do.
Lee and me both have one.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, I do. Okay, well, Lee is going to very carefully start making his way down this ladder, avoiding this skeleton of undetermined moisture.
Determined moisture. Oof.
If I hear anything, I have my stun baton out ready to just instantly attack whatever, if I hear anything in any direction.
Awesome.
All right, I'll get the flashlight on as soon as I get down.
I should clarify, not in the direction of the people that I know are coming down, so I won't attack Lee as he comes down.
Oh no!
Why? Alright, so I am adding light to your guys' tokens because we are going down into the darkness.
Hooray for vision.
The riddle did say a station entrance. Maybe we'll find one down here. I don't know.
Maybe indeed. So,
That worries me.
I'm just making sure everybody has vision on their tokens. I'm pretty sure I turned it on. Yeah, I did. Okay. So I'm going to drag you guys over here, and I will move... you all over, and I'll move the I'll move the slobs table over to our Roll20 overlay.
Hey Alex, I'm not sure if this matters, but I think I have the gift called Rat or Eyes Like a Rat Owl,
Do you
where
have
I
the
can
gift?
see in the dark. Unless we switched it for something else.
I thought you switched it to something else
Okay.
when you sent it over to me, but double check. I'm happy to add the night vision if you have it.
I think it doesn't say it here, so maybe we switch it. Never mind. I'm blind.
No worries.
I'm
Can
gonna.
dog meat see? Can see the dog?
Dogmeat can see in the dark.
Cool. Good to know.
Gonna
He
put
can't
on my-
exactly tell you what he sees.
Right.
But he can see.
But
in
he
the
can
dark.
see.
Yeah.
Cool.
You all should be on the map now. Will you let me know if things are visible and what is visible to you?
Yeah, I see a cone visible in front of me.
Okay.
I only see myself and my fears.
I will go ahead and turn on explore mode, just to make sure.
Ooh, you can rotate your token. It gives shapes your cone.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. Now Alex can sneak up on us. He'll just spawn things where our cones aren't.
Oh no.
What? Why would I do that?
I
It
like
was
that.
cool, and then it wasn't.
I'll be a team player, light up the hallway.
So yeah, Ajax and Lee have flashlights. Dogmeat has dark vision, and you guys are down here in the depths.
Is this thing in front of us some sort of door?
It's not. It's just a sort of like an alcove.
Okay. So just this hallway, this dark hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't assume we see a light switch.
You do not see a light switch. That is a good guess.
That'd be cool though.
It would be pretty cool.
Alright. I guess we just start making our way downtown.
Oh,
Walking slow.
getting killed by more rats.
So yeah, who's
Alex.
going first?
I'm gonna put on my goggles, and so I don't get any gray water in my eyes. I'll creep on. Creep in.
Dog meat should probably be up there. You can walk beside dog meat if you want.
Hey, the faster we do this, the less everything we have to be down here.
You're all sort of making your way down this sewer passageway. You can hear your footsteps sort of echoing quietly off of the gray concrete, sliding every now and then on the remains of muck and dirt and slimy grease.
Delicious.
There's water dripping down. You have this foul smell of this latrine and cistern. Very old, stagnant water. I'm happy to let everybody make a notice roll to see if they hear anything else.
You know what?
Yeah, let's see if I do better. I did worse. Even
I
with the
succeed
bonus.
there.
Oh, that's terrible.
No.
With the -2, I have a 4, so I succeed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh,
notice.
nice.
So, Oliver, you, as you're sort
If
of...
it, I'm sorry, if it matters, I'm in the rear, kind of faced opposite everybody, so that if something were to attack from behind, I'm there.
Let me know in chat if I'm really quiet. I've been messing with my levels because I'm noisy and I have a studio mic and everybody else has a headset mic. Let me know if you need me to turn me up. So Oliver, as you're listening, you think you hear just off ahead of you, and ahead of the group in general, just like a squeaking noise, almost like a rodent-esque squeaking noise. And scratching. You hear a lot of scratching.
I will relay that to everyone else, and I will try and push my way to the front. Do I have a sense of like how far out that noise is?
You're not sure how far out, but you do know
Okay.
you do think it is in the southern sort of direction.
Okay. Okay. I will relay that to everyone, and I will kind of stand at the intersection of those two.
I appreciate the safety you're providing. So, do we think they were rats, or we think they're rats?
There's
Like
only one way to find out.
Oh,
capital letter R rats.
I don't like that answer.
I can find out real fast.
Wait, do you speak rat as well?
I don't, but I still have a Molotov cocktail, and no one is in that room.
But it might be a very wet room. I don't know how effective fire would be.
I don't either.
Liquor doesn't mix with the water, so as long as there ain't a lot of splashing, it's good.
Of course.
Yeah,
Learned
let's start
that
a
in-
grease fire down here.
Learned that in arson school, I did.
Yeah, I mean, if anything important is in that room, we might lose it. But
Ah,
Go
Like-
for it.
we're down here for a reason. I will step this way until can I hear it stronger?
Yeah, as you're starting to go that way, you are starting to hear more of the noises as something is chewing on something.
Okay. Hey Lee, do you want to flash your light down the? Oh, you are down the corridor.
I'm like at the corner here.
I will come into the light.
don't worry, we're supporting you all the way from back here. You got this.
I will come into the light and I will look and listen and see if I'll be ready for anything that might hop out at me.
I'm really hoping you just blind throw a Molotov cocktail in this room.
Oh no.
Do I see anything? Like, what does this room look like? Is it just
so,
more sewer?
So what you can see in here, this room appears to have been some kind of water circulation chamber. There's a few machines around that used to be pumps for you're not sure if it was high flow from the stadium or it might have been flood pumping, something like that. As you're sort of looking around, you do see there are some pock marks from some tunneling that's been going on down here.
Sure.
And somewhere off in the shadows, you can definitely hear that noise. You're just having a little trouble figuring out exactly where. The sound is kind of catching the walls in here, and it's bouncing a little bit.
Is there? I don't know the mechanics well enough. Is there like a stand defense kind of maneuver in this that I can use?
There's taking cover, but there's not really like a defense
Okay.
action.
I don't suppose that I see any cover in the room.
Just some of the machinery and some of the pipes and stuff that are coming off of it. You could take you could hide near or around.
I would like to do that. Is it within view of everybody else, like in their eyesight?
Currently, you are, yes.
Okay, yeah. So I will take cover behind something, and I will make a really loud noise, hoping to draw out whatever it is. I'll just, I have 2 stun batons. I'll smack them together.
Nice. So you do you power them up before you smack them together?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so you power up the electricity of the 2 stun batons, you slam them together, and there's this sort of rattle and this reverberation of almost like thunder static through the room, and whatever was making the rodent noises stops. I want you to roll a notice check for me.
Bring it on. This is what I'm made for.
Wait.
I so don't succeed.
So
Lee,
you're
can he electrocute himself in the water room?
no, he didn't do anything like that.
Okay, thank God.
I mean, anything's possible.
But you don't hear the sound of something digging into the ground, burrowing over and leaping out to attack you.
Oh no.
Bring it on.
All of you at the far end of the hallway, you're sort of watching him like with bated breath with your flashlights down the end. Like, what is he doing? Maybe we should go down there and light the room up for him. And you see two enormous, sickly-looking mole rats explode out of the ground and leap onto Oliver. I am going to give the mole rats advantage for this combat.
30. Let's do it.
And I think... No, we're going to push through. We got this. I was going to say we could probably take our break right now, but I would rather do the mole rat fight first.
We can kill some rats or they'll kill us. It's easy.
Wait, Brian, don't you have that power that you can choose who has advantage?
Not right now, he doesn't.
Not right now, I don't. I had no idea where these mole rats came from. There was no situation to be aware of.
Yeah, I'm too far away, probably, and I didn't notice them, so they surprised me.
So they're going to roll. They are charging you.
Sure.
Make them run into each other. Ole.
When they charge, they get a skill, a yellow, and a black. And their melee is a 3, so the first one does hit you. Go ahead and give me an armor check versus a physical damage.
So I am going to use my acrobatic dodge ability.
It's a fair choice.
And I succeed, so I will take no damage there.
Okay, then the other one's going to roll to hit you. Oh, and I got an X, so the other one misses. So they both kind of erupt out of the ground, and just split second, your Child of Adam training kicks in, and you roll out of the way as they both sort of almost collide and pass each other in air. Their large, gnashing fangs turned on you with their dark, beady eyes.
Get him, Oliver.
And those are all of the mole rats are going to activate this first round. So, players get to ready and activate.
There are more now.
Yeah, I'll probably all already up so I can get in there and get some more light in there. At the very least.
Perfect.
Yeah, I will activate, for sure.
Dogmeat will activate, Ember won't.
I'll come to the base of the stairs, so I have partial cover, and I can shoot floor level.
So you want to activate Ajax?
Yes.
Okay, so it sounds like everybody except for Ember is going to activate?
Yep.
Awesome. Who wants to go first?
I will. I'm there. I will swing away at this one on my left. Now I'm dual wielding. Does that mean that I can do both weapons damage, or?
There's not really rules for dual wielding.
Okay.
So I'm going to
So
say, I'll throw in an extra black dice for dual wielding,
Okay.
since you're using two of the same weapon.
Awesome. So the one on the left, I hit for 3 damage and is crippled. Or, I'm sorry, stunned.
It's actually taken down.
Okay.
3 damage. I failed my armor check, so 3 damage is enough to take it out of the fight.
Awesome. And then I will turn to the one on my right, and I will do the same exact thing.
Perfect.
So that is another, that's a 5 damage and 3 Nuka bottles, so another cripple or stun if it is still alive.
Yeah.
My lord.
What's the total damage on that?
It is 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so it absorbs 1, but it still doesn't have enough HP to survive that. So.
And I
describe-
banked.
And you have a
sorry.
quick action. So you have a quick action. So yeah, you can take that if you want.
I will not. I can hold that for my next round.
Yes.
If there is a next round, cool.
Yes.
I'll hold it.
Awesome. So, please describe what happens as you go to town on these 2 mole rats.
I'd like to think that I do like a vault, like I leap off of the machinery where I was hiding behind to miss those those 2 attacks, and I will come down on the first with my left and the second with my right. Just knock him in the head. And then I'll do the 3-point land just to be really cool. I'll turn around and I'll smirk at my team.
You're doing
Superhero landing.
Still no shoes. So yeah, good turn, Oliver. Who wants to go next?
Dogmeat would probably go next. Before Ember can even say Dogmeat like she was going to, Dogmeat's gonna like run forward to where Oliver is. Does he see any like other ones nearby?
Well, go ahead and run in and see what he sees.
Merp. He's in.
There do not appear to be any other ones in the room at this moment.
Well, he tried.
Oh wait, no, there is one more that he could see.
Like, wait, there's one over here, but he can't reach that, can he?
Check his charge speed.
It's blue.
Blue is 75 feet, so he might be able to reach that.
Okay, so he came from up here.
Oh yeah, he could charge that. He could do a move action to move here, and then he could charge the rest of the way over here.
Okay, he'll do that.
Awesome. So he just won't get the second bite, but he'll still hit.
Okay. Okay, so then he'll bite him. You know. Yellow, green, blue.
Does he hit?
Yes, that's a hit. And then I honestly can't remember what any of this means.
No worries. let me double check dog bite. So the helmet that looks broken, that means that it reduces the target's armor by 1. The atom bomb means that it's a broken arm.
Oh, damn.
The extra dot means an extra point of damage.
Cool.
And the damage is that number on the shield.
Yeah, his damage is 2.
Okay, so he does 3 damage. He broke 1 armor, so that's actually enough to kill that mole rat. So what happens as Dogmeat goes barreling in?
So he'll sort of like run to Oliver, notice that he has that handled, and then see the one in the corner and just charge over there, grab him by the throat, and just like shake him around.
And as far as everybody else could tell, Dogmeat just disappears into the darkness, and you hear a mole rat cry out in agony.
Good boy.
All right, after Dogmeat, we've got Lee and Ajax left.
I mean, yeah, I could just get in there and try to light up the rest of the chamber, but I don't know if there's going to be anything else. Do I need an action to take out a weapon?
No. Nope.
Okay, so I will move. My move speed is yellow, and yellow is 30. Cool. So yeah, I'll move down and then just around the corner.
Cool, and you can pivot yourself whatever way you want to provide light in the room.
Okay, well, probably this way.
And I'm sure that's changing for everybody, but I can see everything Dogmeat can see, so I'm not sure how the lighting patterns look right this second.
Oh yeah, because I can only see what I can see. I can't see what Dogmeat can see.
Good.
Lee, where'd you go?
But can everybody who can't see what Dogmeat can see, can they see what Lee's light is doing?
I've got the same hallway lit up, so if I can see his cone, that's the only way I can see more. Are you rotating your token to the way you're facing, Lee?
I did rotate it. I'm facing southeast.
I'm not getting a cone intersecting. I just have my cone. Oh, no, I got it. I guess there's a wall there that's blocking the rest of the vision because of the other tokens.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. We're overlapping right now. That's it.
Awesome.
Okay.
I like when the dynamic lighting works. I just wanted to make sure it's working.
So I guess should kind of try to like notice, see if there's anything else in here.
Yeah, sure.
Really not good at noticing, but I don't have anything else. So nope. It's no good even with a 2. No, I would have to beat a 3. I did not.
So yeah, you're sort of looking. You're a little nervous because it is dark in here. You saw mole rats erupt out of the ground. You know mole rats can attack from any direction, anywhere.
Anyone?
And they could sense you through the ground, so it is a little unnerving.
No.
You do see Dogmeat over there in the corner with a mole rat that he's chewing on.
Oh, that makes Lee feel a little bit better.
Ajax, your turn to activate.
I would like to move to the base of the stairs so I could see just above that ground level.
Mhm.
And then I would like to shoot anything that moves, any mole rat that gets in my line of sight.
Are you saying you would like to prepare in case a mole rat comes into view?
Yes, I would love to prepare.
Awesome. So you will. Did you move at all? I know you moved to the base of the stairs. You said.
Yeah, I was at the corner, so I think
Okay.
that would be the base. I'll just put myself on the stairs to
Okay.
make
Awesome.
that easy.
And so that your one main action is moving. Your other main action is preparing. So you are ready to shoot at something if anything pops up. The other mole rats get to activate now.
Oh no, I moved. I gave away my position.
Yeah, that tremor sense is a bitch.
Yeah, it is. That's what it feels like.
All right, so all of my remaining mole rats are going to activate. Brian, I've got good news and I got bad news.
Okay.
You will
I
be allowed
believe-
to attack one of the mole rats, but it won't be the one that's erupting from the ground behind you.
That's fair. That's very fair.
So a mole rat comes out of the ground behind everyone.
Well, I
Or
don't
in-
know that.
It comes out of the ground in front of Oliver, but Ajax, your shot will happen at the same time as this mole rat's attack, so you can go ahead and resolve your shot.
So that's going to be a black, a green, and then a skill die, right?
Yes.
Black, green, skill. Oof. I think I missed. Yeah, I missed.
So yeah, you sort of try to shoot past Oliver. You freak out a little bit though as the ground explodes behind you and your shot goes wide. So the mole rat that's attacking Oliver gets a white, a yellow. It rolls a 10 though, so it's not going to hit Oliver. The one that's attacking Lee gets a white and a yellow. I rolled another 10. Man. The one that's attacking Ajax gets a white, a yellow, a green. It's also going to miss. The one attacking Ember gets a white, a yellow, a green. That one does hit and it breaks through 2 points of your armor. So what is
Wait,
on your unit card, Ember, there is that red box that's got 3 helmets in it. One helmet has a shield, one has a lightning bolt, one has a radiation symbol.
Yeah,
There's a number to the right of that.
it's 2.
Okay, so I got 2 armor breaks. That means you don't make an armor check. So you will just take 1 point of physical damage as the mole rat explodes out of the ground behind you and takes a nice, nasty bite out of your midsection.
That's fair.
And then, let me see. I missed on Oliver, on Lee, on Ajax. I hit Ember. Now I have Dogmeat left. And that one hits and banks a critical point. Does Dogmeat have any physical armor?
Don't think so. Oh, yeah, he has 2.
Okay, so go ahead and roll an armor dice. You might be able to absorb 1 point of damage. You just have to roll a 1 or lower.
Okay. Which one's armor dice?
Red? I don't know.
I think it's red.
It's red, yeah. Sorry, the red dice.
Yeah. Okay, got a 1.
So yeah, he will absorb 1 point, but he will take 1 point of damage because I rolled an extra impact.
Okay.
Does that look a little bit better, Brian?
Check. I think the stream's catching up right now.
Okay. No worries. So that's all the mole rats. Ember, you were the next person who gets to activate.
Okay. So I literally can't see anything. So I'm gonna run.
There is a mole rat beside you. You are aware of that. So if you want to attack the mole rat, you can.
Yeah, I'll hit the mole rat beside me with my tire iron that Oliver had given me. So
Smack.
red eyes, and then yellow and green.
So you do bank a critical point. Make sure you write that down.
Will do.
And you hit, you do 1 extra point of damage. I still get an armor check. So that's a 1. Alright, I fail my armor check. How much damage do I take?
Give me 1 second, because my tire iron little thing keeps going away. 2 points.
That's enough to kill the mole rat. So what happens, Ember, as you flail out into the darkness and take out a mole rat?
So, like, right after the mole rat, like, bites me in the stomach, she literally just sort of, like, shoves the tire iron into the mole rat's face and just, like, not really impales him, but, like, mashes his face in, I guess.
Oh, awesome. Perfect. So that is... Ember, you have 1 more main action if you want to take it.
Oh. I guess she'll... So is the one to my right, like on the screen, is that the one attacking Lee?
That's the one attacking Ajax, attacking Brian.
Oh, Ajax. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay.
So then that will be... And black and blue. Okay, and I just hit. And then I got black and then a blue bottle cap.
All right. Does it say anything with the laser gun with the blue bottle cap?
Laser gun.
It's an institute laser gun, right?
Ignore armor.
That's right. It's a laser rifle. All right. So that's going to do 1 energy damage. It ignores armor, so it'll do the 1 energy damage. That's not enough to take it out, but it is enough to do some damage.
Okay.
Go ahead and describe what happens.
So I guess she'll just whip out her laser rifle and shoot where she sees the thing. Like, it's not really anything fancy. She's not graceful. She just shoots.
Yeah, and that blue laser fills up the hallway. It makes a flash of light that everybody sort of sees for just a second. Ajax, you hear the flesh sizzling on the mole rat behind you.
Okay. With that flash of blue, I'm just gonna be fuck it, and I'm just gonna fire off twice.
It's not your turn.
No, isn't
Why are
it?
you rolling?
I'm still rolling. I missed.
No, Ember was the only character who could activate that round because everybody else activated last round.
That's right.
So now the
The
mole
rat-
rats all get to activate again.
No.
No.
The mole rat who's behind you is going to try to bite you again. But it's not a charge this time, so it's just a white and a yellow. It's going to miss Ajax. The one behind Lee is lashing out. That's going to be a hit. Go ahead and make an armor check for me, Lee.
Roll in a red die.
Hey, you get to use that armor you got.
Yay! My physical armor is now at 3.
So yeah, you succeed. You negate the 1 point of damage I was going to do, so that combat armor comes into super handiness.
It worked.
The one on Oliver misses, and the one on Dogmeat misses. And they get to attack twice. I'm sorry, I forgot they have 2 main actions. So back around to
no.
Ajax. Nothing. Back around to Lee. That's another hit and 1 armor break, so go ahead and make another armor check. You need a 2 or lower this time.
Aha.
You succeed. So your
My
new
lord.
fancy armor is doing work. Oliver. That's
I am
going to be
invincible.
a hit. It's a minion, so it's not allowed to take AP, but it does hit you. Go ahead and give me an armor check.
So this is physical?
Yes, physical damage.
Yeah, so I'm at 3, so I'll soak 2.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, you soak 2 points, and that's enough to negate the damage.
Cool.
And dog meat. That'll be a hit, and it breaks 1 physical armor.
Okay, so then he has 2 armor, so do I need to roll an armor check?
Yep.
Got it.
So since I broke the 1, that's not going to be enough, so he will go ahead and take 1 point of physical damage. And that mole rat has enough crit points to bank a crit, but I can't use it this round.
Take it down.
He's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, so back to players. Who all wants to activate this round?
I will activate.
I will too.
Yeah, I'll activate.
Everybody.
Everybody's activating. Everybody clap your hands. Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead.
Or whoever.
I'll give it a swing. Is there a penalty for moving through enemy squares
There
or
is
around?
They do get an attack of opportunity. It's at a -2, so you have a pretty good chance of getting away without getting bit.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and implement the buddy system.
And you didn't leave a threatened square, so you don't actually take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, nice. Yep, I'm gonna come here, so I'm right next to Ember in case anything happens, and I'm gonna pop a cap in the rat. Ooh, I hit.
Heck yeah. What's the damage?
Damage is loading.
Alright, I fail my armor check, so you finish off the rat that Ember shot.
Hell yeah, dead rat.
Do you want to describe what happens?
Yes, I am very panicked and I'm very scared. And as I trip over the gray water here, I shoot the rat, trying to get to Ember as fast as I can.
That's funny. Alright, who wants to go after Ajax?
I can go. I just want to deal with the rat that's like next to me.
Go ahead, Lee.
Okay. Where's this thing coming from? Here it is. I'm not gonna be able to help everyone else see if I turn around, but
That's okay, we have 2 flashlights.
okay. I actually cannot see the other one. I think because you're around the corner there. But yeah, I'm just gonna turn and I'm gonna hit this thing with a laser pistol that I picked up earlier. So let's go with the skill die.
It was handy picking up those Institute laser pistols.
Oh, probably. I don't think that's gonna hit. I don't know if I need to roll the other 2 die.
Do you have a green die? Because that's I mean, they could.
Oh
lower
yeah,
it.
the accuracy might help. Yeah.
Yeah, but even the black and the yellow have minus numbers on them. So.
Oh, turns out that was a good call. At a -2, that's a 4. I use perception for pistol, so yes, that does hit.
Awesome, and you got an armor reduction, so you're gonna do full damage.
Awesome. So that is 2 energy damage.
That is enough to kill a mole rat. Splat.
Achoo.
What happens, Lee?
Lee's gonna turn around and he's going to think back to, I don't know, an issue where he saw maybe it was a Captain Cosmic issue. So that's why he's using a laser pistol. And he's just thinking about the time Captain Cosmic was on a sewer planet.
A sewer planet.
It's got to go somewhere.
That's amazing.
It's where all the other planets connect their sewage to.
That's just
And
Valhalla.
Guess like the next closest one would be this mole rat here, so he's gonna take a shot at that one.
Awesome.
Skill die, green die, yellow die. -1, so that's a 4, which does hit.
Awesome. It does succeed on its armor check, so it will negate 1 damage. So you do hurt it, but it's not enough to take it down.
All right.
Does Oliver hear any of the super planet talk, or are you saying that out loudly, or are you just thinking that in your head?
No,
Please say
he'll
it out
definitely
loud.
say it out loud. Using his trusty laser weapon, the hero turns and like he's trying to do a confident voice, but he's clearly shaking.
I hate mole rats.
Much bigger in person.
Perfect. So we have Oliver and Dogmeat left over. Whoever wants to go next.
And Ember.
Oh, Ember hasn't gone yet? Awesome.
No. Okay, yeah. So Dogmeat can go now. He's just gonna chomp on the one behind him. Where did his go? Okay, so he hits. Definitely hits. Then he gets a bottle cap as well.
And he does full damage, whatever that is.
2.
Which that will finish off a mole rat.
Cool.
And then there's one mole rat left.
He's gonna charge over to Oliver's mole rat. He's gonna charge him.
Cool. Yeah, so that's just a regular attack plus an extra green or black dice, your choice.
Okay. No, just. Oh, so we got a crit.
I think that's his second crit point, I think.
No, Ember got one.
Ember got
No.
one. That's right. That will finish off that mole rat.
Hey. Without dog meat, we would be screwed.
Yeah. that's just objectively true.
Oliver is like a bipedal dog. Me, he just smashed 2 of them without blinking.
So as Dogmeat races forward and chomps down on this last mole rat, Dogmeat can't articulate this, but this mole rat, Oliver, as you're looking down in the dark, you see instead of spurting like blood and gore and viscera, this one chomps with a metallic sound and sparks out some just like electrical debris that goes all over the place. And as it does, you hear a clicking noise throughout this chamber down here. And things begin to move.
Oh no.
And a wall appears between the party,
No.
The trap?
separating Ember and Ajax from Lee, Oliver, and Todd.
Oh, good thing I picked the side real quick, huh?
That would have been
Well,
real
then
funny if
Ember
you'd
and
have
Dogmeat are
been there when
separated.
the wall crashed. So, having triumphed over the mole rats and having this new predicament emerge, we will go ahead and take our quick little break. I do have a fun announcement for break. Will compose some music for us, so there will be some break music if you all want to stick around and listen to that while we are standing up, stretching, grabbing some water, heading to the bathroom, whatever we need. We'll be back in just a few minutes.